Hey guys, I'm back. So sorry about that. I had to take that phone call really quickly. All right, Cancer. So let's angle this down for the cards here. We can see. And let's continue on where we left off. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, take a sip real quick. All right. Um, what was I saying now? Cancer. Um, Yeah. So we were saying maybe towards the end of next week, going into the first week of September, Cancer, that you were going to possibly see things in a more balanced way within yourself or about your situation, and possibly be even co- coming to a place where you could potentially help someone else who's younger than you or who just uh, need some help in some way, whether it's with money or giving your own advice or your time or something. So let's shuffle some clarifying cards real quick and see if we can get more insight here. Just give me a second while I shuffle these, guys. Cancer. Cancer. Doo-doo-doo. All right. One more times, and then we'll go. For August 24th through September 6th. August 24th, September 6th. All right. Just give me a second here to focus. All right. Let's see. Okay, Cancer. So you got the Six of Wands upright, clarifying the Sun reversed, and the Queen of Cups upright. So Six of Wands is possibly about a celebration of some kind, and you see he looks like a king, or could be a knight, but looks more like a king with his little tiny um, crown there, and he's on a horse heading forward. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this glare. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Heading forward, and he's got support around him, and the horse again is for movement. Um, and so that's a really good card. And let's see. We have the Four of Cups upright, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles upright, and the Six of Swords reversed. Um, so the Four of Cups can be a card about not knowing you still have another option, whether that's brought to you by like, higher powers, if you believe in that sort of thing, or the universe, whatever you want to call them. So, he's just kind of like this guy's like chilling by the tree and he's looking down at these three cups and he kind of has like the body language of like not wanting to make a decision or not happy about the cups here. But what he doesn't know is that that cup that's going to come forth later, you know, from the universe has something else there. Okay, and then you have the World Cup, the World Cup, the World card in reverse, clarifying the High Priestess upright and the Six of Pentacles upright and the Temperance upright. Um, so with the World card, normally when it's upright, she's he or she, but in this picture, it's a woman. She's on top of the world. She's dancing, celebration time, movement. A lot of times they say, as the world turns was like that soap opera. I don't even know if it's still on. Um, you know, I mean, that's more like the wheel, I guess, but the world is similar in the way that it is movement. And I don't actually know. I want to look into it. The significance in this Rider Waite tarot, which is there's like an eagle at the top right corner. There's a man in the left top corner, and then there's a bull in the bottom right, and then there's a lion in the bottom left. So it's well, you do see the reef, which is celebration, and you see the infinity symbol tied around the reef. I don't know if you guys can see that. Um, my fingers in the way. And so I believe there's something like to do with alchemy or something about these animals and these spirits sorry guys, coming together. Um, what is the word I'm trying to think of? Um, I don't know. Basically, I'm going to try to say it, but forgive me for a second if I'm not saying it perfectly. There's like, all those images of like things in the Middle Ages or even in the Bible of like these, you see like a lion and eagle together, or like you see multiple animals that wouldn't exist in nature like that coming together. So, what is my point about that? Basically, if they're like this card was in reverse for you, Cancer. So maybe there is some type of um, lack of coming together or alchemy, but I don't see it as a bad thing. I just see it as like, um, you made it to this step where you found balance within yourself and you're maybe able to help someone else or people less fortunate than you or younger people. But there's still like another step that you need to take to bring all these things together, if that makes sense. Um, Let me pull one more clarifying card really quick. I'm not even going to reshuffle. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Probably autopilot, but let me just pull one more for you, Cancer. Okay, you got the Justice card upright. Hmm. Maybe that's telling me my last thing I said wasn't right, that you do have that balance. Because you got the scales again. You have scales like how many times? Two times. Um, so maybe it's not about more inner balance for you. Maybe it's something about seeing things less from a wider perspective of the world, let's say, and seeing things for the smaller details. Okay, so um, maybe you don't know, but like they always say Sagittarius, which I'm a double Sag, so we always see like bigger picture things, or we get really excited about um, the adventure of stuff, and a lot of times, that's good sometimes, but you have to come back down to earth, and you have to like focus on the details sometimes. So maybe for you, Cancer, maybe um, that's something that you need to do too. All right, so let's keep it going, and get you some advice card real quick. So I'm going to use two different oracle decks. Just give me a second here to shuffle again. If you're not watching the live, feel free later to fast forward through shuffling. Oops. Hermes, why are you trying to come up in here? I see you walking around. One more time. Okay. All right, Cancer, you got compromise, and it says master teacher. See that? Okay. So let me look that up really quick, since I don't know the oracle cards like that. I mean, obviously it's self-explanatory to a certain degree because it says compromise. So hopefully that resonates for you, and you'll know more about what that means for you. But I'll just read a little bit in the book as well. Okay, so it says concession, fairness, democracy, neutrality. Your master teacher is reminding you that nothing is entirely good or bad, even people, and that every person has their own vision of reality, which may not necessarily agree with yours. Instead of arguing with or feeling wronged by those who refuse to submit to your point of view, give up your righteousness and rigid demands and broaden your perspective to include the interests of those you struggle with now. Hold on. Mentally move towards center and open your mind to look at the situation from their point of view. Although it's easy to feel defensive as you deal with the current impasse, the truth is that no one's trying to harm you. Instead, you're Detractors are simply supporting their own interests and priorities, which are different from yours. Rather than reacting emotionally to their resistance, strive to understand them. Be mindful not to be overly self centered, however justified it may feel. Strive to be fair instead. Your master teacher's message is accept that your interests are no more or no less important than those of the people around you. So the only way to progress to higher ground is to compromise. All right. That's good advice for everybody in certain ways. I mean, like they say, choose your battles. Let's get one more card and then we'll go to Leah. Okay. So this is the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, and I have all the cards, names of the cards that I use in the description box. You can check out. Okay. Additional advice for Cancer. Additional advice for Cancer. One more. These cards are so big. What is happening? Oh my god. Get it together. Okay. I guess they just wanted to go that way. Whatever. They're like, we want to do our own thing. I'm like, all right. I hear you. Okay. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Please. Additional advice for Cancer. Okay, you got card number 21, and it's behind, oh my god, beyond. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Okay, let's do a quick little summary of whatever they say here. And it's really pretty. Okay, so this is the back of all the cards, and so the actual card you got is the card, the photo or the artwork that they based all the design of the back of the cards for. So that's pretty cool. It's like a woman with some seashells around her and leaves blowing and the cosmos in the background. All right, let's see what it says here. In the chaos of modern life and constant fluctuations of our minds, it can be difficult to remember that a sublime sanctuary lies within. Yet it is always here. Beneath the ceaseless activity, there is an endless vast spaciousness that restores and connects us to something greater, something that exists outside of time. Some might call it eternity. Within that sacred sound is felt, within that sanctuary, sacred sound is felt rather than heard. That sacred sound is actually the reverberating heartbeat of the entire universe. Your own heart's rhythm sounds within the greater universal heartbeat. The totality of life and all of your being can be felt as one through listening to and feeling for the sacred sound of the heart beating within you. It is through this heartbeat that we experience a love that is more than preference or attachment. That is love. Cleo, shh, no. Where was I? We experience a love that is more than preference or attachment. That is the love that inspires, energizes, and moves us to create even beyond what we once thought was possible. Your love for life, the need to feel alive and express yourself, and the quest for that which is truly fulfilling. These are the sacred urges that rebel against fear and promote passion for being alive. They flow through your blood and can be felt through the beating of your heart. Okay, let's skip ahead here. Let's see what else. You will feel that your mind is learning to follow the guidance of your heart rather than trying to be out front, seeing and sorting everything out in advance in order to be safe. What a relief it is to let go of this old way. Excuse me. Your mind can become more relaxed and trusting. There will be a period of adjustment as you get used to living without so much foresight, but with more insight, wisdom, and energy in the present moment to create, create, create. Lie on your back comfortably with your hands on your heart. Say, I love you, I trust you, you are beautiful and you are wise. You beat in harmony with the greater plan of love. You are my guiding light. Rest with your hands at your heart for several long, slow breaths, and or however long feels good for you. When you're ready, just go back to your day or evening. Anytime you need to strengthen your connection to your heart's truth, drop into your heart awareness by lightly placing one or both hands on your chest over your heart and breathing gently. Okay, Cancer, that's beautiful. Let me take a quick picture, and then we'll go on to Leo. See if I can fit all this up here. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Let's see. There we go. Do, do, do. And small pile here. Sorry if you guys can hear the Pandora ads. Be quiet. I need to sit. Hold on 1 second, please. Moving on to Leo. Leo the lion. Hey Leo, if you're not catching this during the live, this is a general reading and feel free to fast forward through any of the shuffling. I'll put up the timestamps after. And Leo is general reading for August 24th through September 6th. Okay, a few more shuffles and we'll get into it. Excuse me. doesn't really matter because I'm gonna swish you all around anyway. Okay. This is from the last reading, but that's all right. Here we go. You know, at least that makes me count better. Okay, two more. Okay. All right, Leo, let's get into it. All right, whatever. They don't have to be perfect. Okay. So let's see what we got for Leo on the board here. I like a little bit of music. Okay. So you have the High Priestess reversed, Death reversed, the Seven of Wands reversed, the Hermit reversed, Ten of Cups upright, and the Hierophant reversed. Okay. So Leo, this can be, a couple days leading up to the beginning of this week or this week, starting off, you can look at it as 24th, 25th of August, and this could be, the first week of September, but take it how it resonates for you. So I see a potential not using your natural gifts like your intuition um, to help you in what you're dealing with or going through right now. Um, so normally when death is upright, it's not like somebody's gonna die. Oh my god! I mean, I would never even tell that to someone, even if I saw something like that, especially not a stranger. But anyway, so death normally is all about transformation, um, and so when it's in the reverse, it can be resisting some type of change or transformation. Um, I think I see that. So yeah, so he's like upside down. Um, you have the Seven of Wands reversed. So, um, in that way, I don't see it, like I said, not all reversals are bad. So when the Seven of Wands is upright, it's a guy who's defensive. He's ready to fight or ready for battle or whatever comes next. And he's got his um, what do you call it, like battle placements, or he's got his other wands over here like ready to go, but then he's also in this kind of shaky ground and the water is like pushing him. um, so when it's in reverse, it can be maybe you are being a little too defensive, or someone around you is being too defensive, and just not using their intuition and their introspection, because then you have the Hermit reversed. So the Hermit is all about taking the time away to rest and get that inner guidance and introspection. And when it's in reverse, it can be not taking the time to do that. Not necessarily you, but somebody you're dealing with, or um, family or work or something here. Um, but then you have a really great card. You have the Ten of Cups upright, which, 10 can be completion. And you'll see in the card, there's like a happy couple, there's family, kids playing in the background, there's rainbows and cups everywhere. And it's like just, um, generally good times. So it can be talking about, let's say this is like a work situation, then you're satisfied. Like it can be a card of satisfaction, however you take that as it resonates. Um, and then you have the Hierophant reverse. So normally when the Hierophant is upright, it's like this dude. He's chilling in the forest. He's got a harp in front of him and some cups, and he looks like he's almost like a priest or something, or yeah, like a priest. And you also see there's like he's got like it looks like a wand or a stick and then some feathers. So that can even be like a shaman type of energy as well, which is, I guess a shaman is like a priest in other, cultures and societies. Um, but he's upside down here. Um, hmm. Let's get some more clarifying, or let's get some clarifying cards, because I'm not sure exactly what this is about. I mean, I see like the beginning of the story coming together, but let's keep going. August. Oh, oh, oh. All right, we're gonna make a fish pile anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, give me a second here, guys. Okay. Okay. Oop. Oh, those flipped over, but we already got ours. Okay. Well, be quiet. All right. Let's see here, Leo. Oh, this one's huge. Let's get this one. So you have the Tower reversed, clarifying the High Priestess reversed and the Hierophant reversed. And then you have the Lovers reversed, clarifying the Death reversed and the Ten of Cups upright. Yeah, then you have the Four of Swords reversed as well. Clarifying, sorry, the Seven of Wands reversed and the Hierophant reversed. Um, okay, so when I see this Tower reversed, like that's kind of right near the Death reversed, like Tower is again sudden change and transformation. And when you're not using your intuition with the High Priestess and you're not or the situation isn't, sorry, I always say you, but you know what I mean, you know what I mean. When you're not the situation isn't, or people you're dealing with isn't using their intuition or their inner guidance, it's resisting this type of change. I mean, change can be scary, but it can also be good afterwards. um, hmm. So when I see lovers in reverse here, um, even though it's not the devil card, I feel like that energy coming from it a little bit. And the devil card can be when you take anything to its extremes. Whether it's any type of addiction like food, sex, drugs, gambling, etc., etc. So I don't know why to just feel like that right now. Um, I mean, obviously, if the lovers was upright here and it was leading to the Ten of Cups, and it was about, some type of relationship, um, love situation, you know, um, that would like make more sense. Not that you don't have you can't have like devil tendencies within any type of relationship, but I feel like because there's no transformation here, you might think that you're fully satisfied, or you might feel like with the Ten of Cups that something is all the way in completion. Um, but then when you have the Hierophant reversed, um, and it's like a feeling of like some kind of lack of faith, and it doesn't have to be religions, just in general. Um, yeah, maybe something seemed um, different here in the beginning, or somebody tricked you, or you tricked yourself into not seeing for what it's worth, or something, or the red flags. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so when the Four of Swords is upright, it's like talking about a need for rest, and what do you call it? Oh, sorry. Um, like in this card, it's like those old fashioned tombs, like someone's grave. um, so can be putting something to rest, not only like going to take a rest, but putting something to rest. And when it's in reverse, maybe it's not done yet, or um, yeah, I feel like whatever this is not done yet because yeah, that's just the energy that I get, and I feel like again, if it was you or the situation really needing a rest or be done with, it would be in the upright. So I don't think it's over, whatever this is. Um, so let's get you some advice cards, Leo, for the last week of August and the first week of September. Oh, get back in there. Oh, you know, I didn't make little fish pals. Little fishy pals. Okay, one more shuffle here. Give me some final advice. Okay, you got physical body, and it says Gaia. So let's see what this little guidebook says about this. No, hold it up here. Yeah, you see, like, I mean, Gaia is like Mother Earth, right? So you see fruit, and you see two people holding hands, and um, you know, someone's face, and some fish swimming, and it's really pretty. You guys see that? Like that? Okay. Let's see here. It says physical body Gaia, nutrition, physical well being, groundedness, practicality. Gaia, the divine earth mother, is present, making you aware of your marvelous physical body, her great gift to you. Be grateful for her gift. She is a wondrous temporary home for your spirit. She asks that you give it the respect and attention it deserves and needs. So take care of it with love and attention. Give it give it adequate rest, a proper diet, a calm and peaceful environment. Spend time with nature, as the earth is a true mother to your body and will restore it. The better you care for your body, the more it will serve your spirit. Listen to your body, its gut feelings, its flutters, its impulses, as Gaia speaks to you through it. This is the Earth Mother, cradling you, protecting you, guiding you through each day. She advises you not to live in your head alone and ignore your physical self. Without a strong connection to your body, you'll be weak and unable to achieve your goals. Gaia's message: pay attention to your body. All right. I think that's good advice and pretty clear. Let's get one more card for you, Leo. Yeah, I mean, maybe this has something to do with your health as well, because when I said I felt the devil card here, even though it was the lover's reverse, maybe it is some type of addiction or I don't know. It's interesting. You guys will have to tell me. Stay. Oops. All right. Okay, you got what do you feel? Which one is this? Number 9. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so it's a woman holding an apple and an orange, and there's like a world in the background. It says, what do you feel? There are many opinions around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting from you from your truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it comes down to it, you will have to come to your own decision. Do you know how unique you are? How your path is your path to be chosen, lived, and created only by you. Someone else cannot become the source of your decision making power without negative repercussions for both you in the long run. This oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have got a bit stuck in the logic of decision making process. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward, and if it is not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. If we are slightly off base with a decision, life will often shift and move to guide us back on track. We don't have to be perfect. In fact, there is rarely ever a perfect choice to be made, just some choices that we feel more heart honoring than others. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if it's the best choice possible in that moment. At the time of decision making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon, and that is all that we need. Let's see what else. So it says, take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will lead big rewards right now. It matters less that you do the most wonderful thing ever, too much pressure, and more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to the creative magic of life and don't worry about how it is all going to work out. The bigger creative flow of life is sorting out all the details, and you are not immune to that plan. In fact, you are a natural part of it. So just spend time with your own feelings and know that all is going to work out perfectly. What else does it say? Okay, this is like something you can say, Leo, if you find yourself struggling during this time. I just fast forward through some of it. It's like basically you're going to meditate and put your hands on your chest or your heart and um, imagine a ball of light and you're sending it out into the universe and you're going to say, my choices flow easily from my heart, and I tread my path with certainty and grace, always within the merciful protection of unconditional love. So be it. That's beautiful. All right, Leo. I like you. I like you a lot. Let me take your picture here before I forget. Okay, for Leo. All right. What else was I gonna do? Oh, um, yeah. I think I'm gonna take a quick break, and then come back and start with Virgo and Libra, um, because I need to feed the animals. They're like being really good right now, but I'm sure they're like, hello, I'm freaking hungry. When that card was talking about your physical body, I was like, oh yeah, and my animal's physical body as well. So anyway, I'll fix these cards off camera. But thanks again, everyone, for watching, and hopefully, Cancer, you found something earlier that was you were able to resonate or take away with you, and hopefully, Leo, you were able to do the same. So always feel free to let me know down in the comments how these things might resonate for you later. All right, thank you guys so much, and I'll be back later. All right, bye.